Bill, I just did an interview with Donald Trump. It aired yesterday. Mm-hmm. He was exceptional. He wasn't wallowing in the past, wasn't really talking about the past. I got in all kinds of heat for it because I didn't ask him a January 6th question. You know, I asked him things that I think the average person care about. Gas prices, inflation, communists in every department. Anyway, but I was really impressed, and I was left without a shadow of a doubt that he intends on running.
Oh, and now with the attack yesterday by Biden, it's really personal now. See, if you do that to Donald Trump, if you go out of your way to try to humiliate him and marginalize him, which is exactly what Biden did for his whole speech yesterday, and people should really understand what that was about. It wasn't about bringing the nation together and saying, hey, all sane people realize we cannot have this ever again. Everybody should condemn it. No. It was, he did it. Look at him. He did it. So what good does that do? We all know that Biden and the Democratic Party believe that Donald Trump instigated and encouraged the riot on January 6th. Everyone knows that. So to do a national worldwide address and just repeat that again with no advancement of, hey, you know, maybe this is a good lesson that we can't beat Kazakhstan because that's what they're doing this week, and that we have to solve our problems in a better way. No, none of that. It was take Trump off the board for 2024. That's what it was about.
There is also another attack that is mounting now. Somebody that was Melania's PR person.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me about this. This attack is amazing.
Yeah, when this woman was hired, I never met her. I don't know her, but I went, ooh, you know, why are you doing this? Now, Melania, I know this to be true. Very close friends with this woman. Very, very tight. And she wanted this Grisham in the White House to be her spokesperson. And then for a little while at the end, she went over to Trump to be in that communications office. But I think that what she says, I don't know. I mean, I'm not reading her book. It's a hatchet book. It's like Marry Trump. They want to make money bashing Trump. Wow. Okay. So I don't really care what she says. But the sense of betrayal here, when you're that tight with somebody, as she was with Melania Trump, when you're invited to work for the White House, which is an honor, no matter who's in there, and then you turn around and you try to destroy them, oh boy. You know, people should really start to walk away from this kind of stuff.
You know, and what people don't understand is Jonathan Haidt did a great book. Stu, what was the name of this book? Came out about 5 years ago.
The Righteous Mind.
The Righteous Mind. And he laid out the things that we have in common, but are shifted. And we all have loyalty in common. We appreciate loyalty. But it is at the bottom of the list for Democrats. And at the top, it's the number one trait that people look towards who are conservative. That you say what you mean and you mean what you say, and you stand. You're not a fair weather friend.
You have a little dignity. You know, Beck, I gotta make an observation here. Your analysis and bringing that to the attention of your listeners is very important. So maybe you should always have COVID. You see, you're more cogent now.
Shut up.
More lucid now.
So what is the candidate that could, because there's a lot of Republicans that I've talked to that say if he runs, it's going to be the same thing, and they're going to do the same thing, and everybody's going to be
absolutely
right. And everybody's going to be so tired of it, they're going to want another choice, and they just might go with the Democrat. And I cannot come up with a Democrat that could beat Donald Trump.
They'll stay home. So the people who are fed up with Biden and Trump, and there are millions of them, will just stay home. But independents will, I think, if things continue along this line with the Biden administration failing on every level, and if they aren't failing on every level, please tell me what level they're succeeding on.
Correct.
You know, I'm open-minded. I'd like to hear where the success is. But if we continue along these lines, it's going to be, okay, who is going to do the least amount of damage? I mean, that's
Correct.
what it's going to be. You're always going to have Donald Trump's flamboyance, to use a kind word. It's never going to go away. So you have, and that's a decision I made. And so this is personal for me. So I said to myself, do I want to go out on a history tour with a controversial guy like Donald Trump, where I know I'm going to get attacked, and I did. I mean, you know, but I can handle it. Or do I just want to pass and just continue to do? I didn't need to do that tour, but I decided to do it because I think, based upon the facts, that Trump did a good job in the 4 years representing the United States.
He did.
That's what my belief. Now, do I like the way he handled himself? Sometimes no. And I've told him that. And I told him that in the tour.
The new poll shows independents, Biden has hit an all-time low of 24% approval rating. Wow. That's unheard of. So who is going to run against Donald Trump?
Well,
everyone looks
primary him. You know, maybe Liz Cheney will run.
No. I mean on the Democratic side.
That's not that far out. That's not that.
Yeah,
look, she's not going to win in Wyoming. She's not going to be a congressperson anymore. So she could absolutely primary Trump. Big name. She can raise money. So that's not that crazy out. But if the Republicans believe that Trump is not going to win, primary him.
So my question is, because I think he gets the nomination, my question is, who do the Democrats run against him? Because they're not going to run Biden.
I don't think so either, but they don't have anybody to run, so then you're going to fall back on Hillary Clinton, who's already raising money. Again.
Amen. I just said this last week. Hillary Clinton is going to run again. That's who he'll run against.
And she's already setting it up because she knows what a fiasco the Biden administration is. Look, even if you loathe Hillary Clinton and Bill, they have a machine, okay? They know how to govern in a sense that it's not a disorganized mess. It's not a Kamala Harris coming out and excoriating the Capitol protesters while she wanted to raise bail money for the people who were burning down cities. I mean, that's just insane. If you were writing her speech, would you really want to do that?
No.
Would you really want to bring attention to that? No. You could have just avoided that and said, this is a bad thing. Let's get the problem solved so we don't have to do this again. That was a speech she should have gave. But they have no awareness at all. But the Clintons do. And so it could be a setup between Trump and Hillary again.
That would be amazing.